Hello, my name is Elisa. I'm from Italy, but it's 7 years that I live in Canada, and I work for Malivoire in Niagara region. I'm very proud to be part of this event of Women in Wine, because coming from a country that has a little bit of old mentality where women are, well, this war is kind of like man driven. Canada gave me the opportunity to show my talents on winemaking. So it's funny to say, but in 2010 I wanted to go in California for harvest, which is very hard getting with the visa, being an Italian. So a friend of mine suggests Canada. So I started in 2010 at Jackson Tricks, then I moved to New Zealand, and coming back here for another experience, Shiraz really liked me and kept me as his assistant winemaker. I believe that this world of wine industry, it can be just women or men, but the blend of the two make the best. I think both of the parts can give a different perspective, as women can be different on tasting and on approach than a man. That doesn't mean better or worse, but I think the connection between the two parts will make the best of this industry.
Can you give me an example where you may have been able to impart some of your ideas on a particular wine?
In particular, sparkling. I'm very passionate of sparkling, and this is what I call my baby. In 2010, we actually started the sparkling program at Malivoire, and I'm really taking care of that. Do a lot of research and put a lot of effort into, which is allow me to be in charge of most of the part of the winemaking and have the support of the winemaker for sure, but end up a great product as a Bisous. I think that it could be different just because tasting, it's different. It's not just women and men, but different women can have a different taste.
Of course.
As talking personally, I'm very sensitive to bitterness, so for me it's one of the challenge that I like to take care of it as much as I can.
So you'll pick up bitter notes, whereas your
winemaker will not.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Because women have a different recognition of flavors, because they are in touch with certain flavors. So though we are cooking, we are handling several things which most, not every male do not do.
So people think that the wine has a more feminine character because I'm around a lot. I hear that a lot.
Does that mean it's more rounded, or it's less spicy? It's less earthy?
I think it's more. I mean, I think it means there's some lightness to it. There's some.
I can only say I was not involved in the past in winemaking. I was always interested. I did more the commercial part, and nowadays being the CEO of the new winery, I have a very good enologist. Yeah. He's looking after terroir and authentic wines, but when we are coming to the final tasting, he always would like to have me beside him.
Yeah.
Because he said, you see things that I don't see, and I see things that you don't see. So working together, we have like something more complete.
I'm Marta Casas from Parés Baltà Winery. That's our family winery near Barcelona, south Barcelona, 50 kilometers south. And there we have our own vineyards, all organic and biodynamic. And here we present the two sparkling wines, the Brut, that's with the local varieties, Macabeo, Xarel and Parellada, with a little bit of dosage, that's Brut. Mm-hmm. And then we present the Cava Pink, that's a rosé sparkling wine, the Cava method, traditional method, and it's with Grenache, with Parellada and Macabeo. And it's a little bit with dosage another time.
Perfect.
And then we present a red wine, but this is from another winery that we have in another region, that's Priorat. Especially in this area, that's the soil, that's schist, these special stones that make the red wines very special. And here we present the 2PR, that's a red wine that we consider that's round, like the formula of the circumference, that's 2PR.
Excellent.
So here we present Greta Vinum, that's the name of the winery.
So the theme of the day is women in wine. Do you think there's a difference in the approach that in general that female winemakers take in designing and creating a wine that men do?
Usually it's said that women have a little bit more sense, a little bit more sensibility. So perhaps in the winemaking and the design, in the process of the wines, we have different sensations, different emotions that make different wines. So I think it's
is there
this, yes.
more of a subtlety with the notes, with the aromas?
I think that this part of the aromas and the texture comes from the vineyard. So here the hand of the woman, it isn't in this way. But well, in the process of the winemaking, in the process of decisions, this part that the woman make little bit of more sensibility, not in the part of the viticulture that the plant goes and ripen